Greetings, Eric Bakker. Thanks for coming back and checking out the video. Lots of questions here from many different types of people. I've got questions from subscribers and also from non-subscribers, all sorts of people. So let's start with a question that I get asked quite regularly. Are there any side effects of a Candida cleanse? This is a question I've been asked so many times. I mean, people want to know this. They want to know if there's like a side effect. I find this quite interesting. When someone wants to undergo a Candida cleanse, it usually means they've been suffering with poor health, or symptoms for quite some time. And then they want to undergo some type of a cleanse or, to get rid of the yeast out of their gut or a parasite or maybe some dysbiotic bacteria. They want to clean this up. But they want to do this with absolutely zero kind of effect to the body whatsoever. But meanwhile, they've been experiencing all these symptoms or problems, beforehand. But then they want to get rid of the problem and not experience anything while they're getting rid of the problem. Well, it doesn't always happen like that, unfortunately. I mean, fairy tales don't always have a happy ending, do they? That's what happens sometimes in life. If you've got quite a significant digestive problem and you've got a high Candida level, you're going to experience some type of discomfort when you get rid of that Candida. End of story. That's how it is. I haven't heard of anyone yet who goes through zero kind of discomfort cleansing their gut when they've got lots of bacteria or parasites there. Not heard of it yet. You show me that kind of person. It might be one of these new androids they're working on, but certainly not a human being. Anyone who has a Candida issue, particularly some of the people I see with multiple Candida species, is going to experience some type of a side effect from cleanse. It's almost impossible to avoid that. All right? But if you've got a mild case, it shouldn't be difficult at all to get rid of Candida with minimal kind of effects to the physical body, especially if you take it very easy. This is where people get things really stuffed up, is they know they've got a problem. They, for example, will do a test. They discover they've got a problem, but then they go head on into treatment. They go full on into treatment. I've seen this so many times. I just don't know why people do this, It's just crazy. To me, it's almost like you've never, been in an aeroplane before, but now you want to jump out of a plane with a parachute without an instructor. Come on, wake up to yourself. If you've got a serious problem, all right, it may well need a serious treatment. But the stronger the treatment, the more prone you are to getting a strong side effect from that treatment. Now, this is the fact, whether it's a natural treatment or a pharmaceutical treatment, the stronger the medication or treatment, the stronger the likelihood of a significant side effect. So what are side effects anyway? These are effects that we don't really want to achieve when we undergo some kind of process. So if we don't want the side effect, we have to intelligently think how we can avoid that side effect. But as I mentioned, in serious cases, it's almost impossible to avoid every kind of side effect. You will experience discomfort ranging from mild up to extreme, depending on a whole bunch of factors. But one of the most important factors in your control is stuff you're taking to do the cleanse. Don't overdo it, folks. Don't overdo it. It's something I've seen too many times, in my experience in the clinic, that people all of a sudden want to get well and do anything it takes to get well. And then they'll take lots and lots of different types of supplements or high dosage, and then they'll crash. And then they'll wonder why they feel like this. Common sense again, logic. So if you've got a big Candida problem, always start slowly, very, very slowly. That way, if things get out of hand, you can, rope it in, you can pull the treatment back so you don't crash entirely. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people get excited with treatment when they notice improvement, and then the dosage was increased by tenfold and they got really sick and they couldn't understand why they got sick. It's the same when you've got a bottle of whiskey in front of you. You can have one drink or you can have 6 or 7 drinks and wake up in the morning going, why did I do it to myself? Why was I so stupid? We all do stupid things because we're all human beings. But the point of this video is to tell you to be careful if you've got a Candida problem, careful with treatment, especially if you're a sensitive person, especially if you've got a big problem. Always start slowly. You can always ramp things up over time. And once you get experience with the protocol you're using, you'll understand how much you're taking and what the effects are, and then be able to work that out yourself. And that's called the intelligent approach to a Candida cleanse. It doesn't have to have strong side effects. It's your call. All right? Same with the diet. Take it easy with the diet. Don't make massive diet changes. I've done many videos on this topic too. To make a diet change slowly, especially if you've been eating poorly for a long time. You look at the big cleanup in my Candida Crusher book. Go through about a 10 to 14 day change in the diet, and that way you're going to avoid a lot of side effects from the Candida cleanse as well. Thanks for tuning in.